Where are we? Whoa, this is a different song. This isn't a song, this is an experience. What's up, dreamers? Welcome back to the Rocker Review, where every Monday we take a different genre and we break it apart. We try to find out what sort of songwriting lessons we can learn. I'm Bryce of Midnight Notion, and today we are looking at Frank Ocean's Nights. This was requested by my little brother, so Tristan, this is for you. I don't know what I'm about to get into. All I know is that Frank Ocean is a really great songwriter. That's what I've been told. I don't know if I know any of his songs. I'm sure I've heard something, but I'm going into this completely empty and I don't want to add anything more to it. I just want to get into it. So rock that subscribe button. Make sure you check out Midnight Notion. Add me on all of your streaming services, and let's rock.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody.
This has got a really interesting beginning. It kind of throws you off. The tempo is kind of goofy. I want to take this in one more time. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family.
It's goofy. It's almost got a swing to it, but it's also in straight time. It's like the rhythms are confusing me. It's breaking my brains from the beginning. I know I'm stopping this, but I need to do this one more time. I just want to get into the mood of the song here.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you.
Little auto-tune.
No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family, you don't even got nobody being honest with you. Breathe till I evaporate. My whole body see-through, transportation handmade. And I know it better than most people. I don't trust them anyways. You can't break the law with them. Get some good shit, have a calm night. Shooters killing left and right. Working through your worst night. If I get my money right, you know I won't need you. And I tell you, I hope the sack is full up. I'm fucked up. Spend it when I get that. I ain't trying to keep you. Can't keep up a conversation, can't nobody read you. Why your eyes well up? Did you call me from a seance? You were from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bro. I've been out here head first, always like the head first. Signal coming in and out. Hope you're doing well, bruh. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs you. Ooh, 90-90. This feel like a quaalude. No sleep in my body. Ain't no bitch in my body.
Okay, something's about to change here. We're 1:40 into the song. Wow, there's a lot to process here. There's a lot of different sounds going on, and I think my brain is a little bit broken. I like it. I can't really even tell what sort of sounds we're using. It's probably some sort of synth or sample or keyboard. You know, they might be using a beat machine, but it's very interesting. There's like a stringy sort of sound, but then there's also sort of like a small piano sort of sound. Like a little, what was it called? Music box. It's like a weird high string guitar, but electric, but also acoustic, but also piano, but also what is that sound? Tell me in the comments below. I want to find out what that sound is. But what's really interesting to me is that it's going back and forth between a really full sound and a really like a small sound, right? There's a really full wide spectrum of the EQ. We're getting highs, we're getting lows, we're getting mids. Everything's really warm and wide. And then all of a sudden the highs and the lows cut out and it's really just kind of in the middle. It's not that band pass that we hear when we hear a telephone voice, but the bass and the highs are kind of coming in and out. Every once in a while there's those drops, and they don't, I guess I haven't really been counting along with the music, but it doesn't feel like it's regular. I feel like he's surprising us every once in a while. When it drops out, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot where I was. And the song is kind of overwhelming, and it actually kind of fits with these lyrics. There's a lot of introspection in these lyrics. it's making me think about the music. It's making me think about the lyrics. It's making me think about myself and my own life. This is actually really cool. I'm enjoying what's happening, and I'm excited to see what this next change up is gonna be.
Ain't no bitch in my body. Who beginning?
Okay. We have a synth.
Wake up high, the sun's going down. Time to start your day, bro. Can't keep being late on. Oh, you need the money if you gon' survive.
Yeah.
Every night, shit, every day, shit. Dropping baby off at home before my night, shit. You know I can't hear none of that. Spend the night, shit. Kumbaya, shit. Wanna see Nirvana, but don't wanna die. Yeah. Wanna feel it, nah, I don't think you can vibe. Fuck with me after my shit. Oh, them boys wanna see you broke down and shit. Bummed out and shit. Stressed out and shit. That's everyday shit.
Listen to the doubling on his vocals. You can hear him adding multiple layers. Like he is stressed out, has multiple voices on it, but it's layered in such a way. All vocalists do this, or at least any of the pros do. Typically, you record your voice like 2 or 3 times, and we call it doubling or tripling. You record it multiple times so it sticks out in the mix more, but you have to do it just right and just perfect enough so that it doesn't sound like different voices. You have to be able to like mimic yourself. You're almost lip syncing to yourself. You have to copy yourself perfectly, and even if you don't get it real perfect, the editor is probably gonna clean it up and make it real perfect. But you can really hear those doubles and triples on every couple of words. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Listen for that.
Oh, them boys wanna see you broke down and shit, bummed out and shit, stressed out and shit. That's everyday shit. Shut the fuck up, I don't want your conversation. Rolling marijuana, that's a cheap vacation.
What words are being emphasized by the doubles? Stressed out. We have conversation and vacation, like highlighting these words. It's really interesting to me how one might choose which words to emphasize, right? Is it the end of the phrase? Is it like a rhythmic choice? Like this note needs to be emphasized? Is it a word choice? Is it in the middle of the sentence and this is a really important word? It's interesting to me because for me, in the rock world, I'm typically recording everything all the way through, right? If I'm doing a double or a triple, I'm doing the whole chorus. And I might add a harmony on certain words or certain notes or whatever. So this might be considered like a harmony, but it's not a harmony. It's the same note. It's in unison. It's just multiplied. So I think somebody just fell upstairs. Anyway, it's in unison, so it's really just trying to emphasize the point of that word, that note, or that rhythm. And I think it's just interesting. How do you choose? Show us, Frank.
Conversation, rolling marijuana, that's a cheap vacation. My everyday shit, every night shit, everyday shit.
It's a real 80s synth. Ooh. Okay. Might be using a vocoder or something. Yeah. Yeah. That's guitar. And a floor tom. Whoa. Oh. Where are we? Whoa. This is a different song. We just hard brick wall stopped right smack dab in the middle of the song. What? What's happening? This is interesting. I'm like drawn in. I'm experiencing something. This isn't a song. This is an experience. There's a couple of things I want to talk about here. One, there's so much going on. I would love to see the session, the breakdown, to see how many instruments are actually in this. There are so many sounds. There's obviously the kick and snare samples, but those change. There's the toppers. There's the synth. there's like these little strings in the background. We started getting this little buzzy sound. Then it turned out that was a guitar, but it might have been mixed in with something else. We had some effects on his voice that sounded like a vocoder or something. It was being doubled octaves up and octaves down. He was clearly singing falsetto or head voice, and he had a double way down below, but it didn't sound natural. It sounded like a vocoder. I'm going to go back a little bit to about that point so you can hear what I'm talking about, the doubling in his voice. It's not a double, it's an effect. So it sounds like a vocoder or talk box or whatever. I always get those two mixed up. And then it just changes. We got a guitar, a live instrument, and then we've got a live floor tom, and then everything changes.
The Fire Nation attacked.
You hear those harmonies? Okay, so it might be doubled. Now that I'm hearing it a second time, it's hard to tell. I probably have to put headphones on. I've got pretty decent speakers here. It sounds like it could be a vocoder or something. It's got that really synthetic vibe to it. But it is just the right amount of grit that you could possibly do with your voice for that lower end. So really interesting, really teasing me here with his technological skills and his singing skills. Well done so far. I like this. And then we get this little bing, bing, bing. Sounds like an effect. Later comes into as a guitar. It could be both, whatever. And then we get this ridiculous change up. Where are we going? It's like a sonar calling out for help. And then there's the guitar. Really muddy guitar. Just gritty and gross. This is what my first songs sounded like. But it feels right for this. For this. One, two, three, four. We've got a completely different feel. Lo-fi.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up.
I like
God, you
this.
should match it, it's that KO. No white lighters till I fuck my 28th up. 1998, my family had the Acura. Oh, the legend. Kept at least 6 discs and a changer. Back when Boswell and Percy had it active.
Yeah.
Couple bishops in the city building mansions. Oh, the Reverend. Preaching self-made millionaire status.
Yeah.
When we could only eat at Shoney's on occasion.
Oh.
After Trina hit, I had to transfer campus.
Oh.
Your apartment I didn't use since where I waited. Staying with you when I didn't have an address. Fucking on you when I didn't own a mattress. Working on a way to make it out of Texas. Every night.
Poppin' baby, I've been home before my night shift. Yeah. You know I can hit her, I spend the night shift. My yacht shit. Wanna see Nirvana, I wanna die, yeah. Wanna feel it on it, could you come by? Fuck with me at the my shift. You know them boys wanna see me bunk down, see me bunk down. Trip status, everyday shit. Shut the fuck up, I don't want your conversation. Rolling marijuana, that's a cheap vacation. Every day shit, every night shit, every day shit, every day shit, every day shit, every day shit, every night.
Yeah. 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 Oh, okay. That's a lot. I got goosebumps again. This is cool. This is different. This is unique for me. I used to grade songs, right? I used to grade them on structure and flow, engagement and melody and lyrics. And as far as structure goes, this is so... I was going to say it's different, but it's not actually different if we break it down by lyrics. This whole section at the end, dropping baby off at home, the night shift, etc., we have something like that up here. This is the chorus again, and I don't like the structure of these lyrics, but that's Google lyrics for you. They goof everything up. So we really have like a long first verse in hip hop and R&B. Verses tend to be a little bit longer than we're used to in rock and roll. So we have a long first verse, and then we have a chorus, and then we have a second verse, And then we have a second chorus. So lyrically, it's pretty standard in structure, but compositionally, it's so different. We have this intro that immediately shifts into something different. And then we have this song, we start getting used to these drops and they're coming in and coming out. And then all of a sudden, just everything changes. Again, the Fire Nation attacks. The tune changes, the key changes, the distorted guitar that's really just gross and ugly and dissonant. It doesn't fit at all. And then just everything stops. We change up our flow. It feels like a different song. If I was listening to this on, just in the background, if I was just jamming, I wasn't following the lyrics, I wasn't keeping track of what track we're on, I would think this is two separate songs, but we have a repeat of the lyrics here at the end. So it's the same song, it just has a cut in the middle. So in terms of flow, yes, this is a song that you can't really dance all the way through, but I don't think it's meant to be danceable, and I think that's what makes it interesting. This song is actually making me think from the very beginning. I'm a musician, I'm a writer, and from the very beginning I was like confused. I'm like, what am I getting into? What am I hearing? And then it drew me in, and just when I thought I was getting used to it, it switched it up and it changed it, and I was thinking the whole time through the song, never mind the lyrics. The lyrics are powerful enough as it is. If you know anything about Hurricane Katrina and the disproportionate effect it had on Black communities, how people were having to move out of their homes and into new communities, and just the stuff that has happened. He's sharing what's happened in his life, and it's real things that other people have talked about. It's real important stuff, and he just is looking for some sort of bright light in the world to make it feel less monotonous. Because right now, the thing that's really calling out to me is the ending. Every day, every night, every day, every night, everything is the same. It just keeps looping over and over. When will the day end? When will the weekend, the year, etc., etc.? It never stops. You need something to break that monotony. And here we have someone reaching out for someone, and maybe they're there, maybe they're not. Could you come by? I am really captured by just the messiness of it. It's messy, but in a cool way. I like it. I'm a big fan. I'm going to have to hear it again. I'm going to do that off camera, but I would love to know what your thoughts are of this song. It's your turn in the comments below. What do you think of Frank Ocean's Nights? I thought it was great. Hey, make sure you rock that subscribe button. It's somewhere on the screen. You know how to find it. And make sure you check out my music, Midnight Notion. I have some songs that change their tempo and their flow, but maybe not as much as this. Maybe I should in the future. Stick around, I'll write some new music. This is the penultimate rocker review of 2022. I am going to be going on break after this, so one more review next Monday. I'll see you there. I look forward to having you here. And then after that, I'm going to take a break from rocker reviews and I'm going to work on my own stuff. So I'll still try to create content for you to watch, but it'll be more original stuff, or maybe some covers, whatever I feel like. I just got to make some music. I've been talking about it all year. Now it's time to make it. So I hope you'll be there for that. And of course, hey, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I hope you find something to break the monotony in your life. Go out and enjoy it while it's here. Remember, you rock.